Yes, coverage stays relatively low, and the weekend not as hot. I mean, we just got off of the hottest day of the year yesterday, and now we're looking at highs in the low 90s. Now, the mornings are going to be quite muggy. 75 degrees to kick off Saturday, a high near 90. 74 degrees on Sunday, a high near 93. On Saturday, the heat index will be close to about 102. So I got to talk you through the potential for rain. The 20%, that's going to be in the morning and some isolated activity in the afternoon. On Sunday, some of our western counties could get a complex of thunderstorms, and I'll show you that. But I do want to first show you what it looks like outside from the University of North Texas at Denton. 91 degrees, the heat index 98. Still watching a couple locations for showers and thunderstorms. Look at this. Over the past hour, we've seen kind of an uptick in coverage for our eastern and southeastern counties. Still non-severe storms, and really this is along what's called a stationary front. That front isn't moving all that much. That front is a focal point for these showers and storms. And look at these storms. They're not moving all that much. Henderson County, Navarro County getting in on some of that action, and really along Interstate 20, Canton, just to the north of Tyler, seeing some showers and thunderstorms. Again, quick downpour, gusty winds will be the primary concern with any thunderstorm that develops today. The cluster of thunderstorms that was over Wichita Falls for a good portion of the afternoon has really stayed north of the Red River. I'm not too concerned with that cluster moving south into North Texas. So I'm just watching really the storms to the south and the outflows from those storms that could increase in coverage, could help us increase in coverage for the storms tonight. So this is around 7. You can see those thunderstorms really developing mainly southeast of here. We could see an additional cluster of thunderstorms to the southwest, but I'm not seeing too much activity there right now. And by midnight, a lot of this will really tend to die down. We'll see cloud cover overnight. Tomorrow morning, I do think we could see some scattered showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm. This is around 7 in the morning, and you see some activity from the Metroplex towards the northeast. Again, this is around 7. Between 7 to noon, we start to clear out. Look at the cloud cover. That's going to help keep temperatures on the lower side, a high near 90. And in the afternoon, if we see any storms, it'll mainly be to the southeast. Okay, this is now Sunday morning. Around 5, 6 in the morning, I think this model's overdoing it. I don't think we'll see high coverage like this, but I do think that we'll see some thunderstorms moving in along our western counties, but it should stay west of DFW. I only have 10% coverage of rain in the forecast for DFW Sunday in the morning time, and then we're looking drier. So why do we have rain right now? That heat dome, that has pushed off towards the west, so it keeps us in a northwest flow. It really allows a window of opportunity for thunderstorms to move into the area. That's why that stationary front is by us. That ridge of high pressure, that doesn't come back to us until middle part of next week. So that means rain chances kind of linger through the weekend into early next week, and those temperatures will hold off on climbing until the middle part of next week. So look at this, 90 for the high on Saturday, 93 Sunday, 92 on Monday. The heat index will still be in the upper 90s near the triple digits. And then once that ridge of high pressure comes back, that's when we were looking at highs in the upper 90s by Wednesday, high near 98. So tonight, 75, about 20% coverage. It's going to be warm, muggy. We'll have some light winds in place. And tomorrow, a high near 90. The heat index, though, around 102. That humidity is definitely going to be felt, especially with the light winds in place. And over the next 14 days, I actually don't have a triple-digit heat day in August. Can you believe it? Highs will get really close to it mid and end next week whenever that ridge of high pressure kind of moves back over North Texas, or at least gets a little closer. Otherwise, we're looking at highs in the low 90s this weekend, mid to upper 90s at the end of next week, and a few mid 90s as we head towards the middle part of August. So overall, still looking kind of mild, Jason. I'm not complaining here, though.